Kendrick Lamar, at the 2024 Grammy Awards, you were nominated for 5 awards and you swept every category, bringing your total up to 22 Grammys, the third most Grammys of any hip hop act ever. Do you have anything to say about this astonishing feat? Yeah, I deserve it all. Really digging the new confidence that you've been exuding over the past year or so. It really seems like all that time in therapy made you a better man. Therapy made me a better man spiritually and emotionally, but ain't nothing about this confidence new, my boy. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. Yeah, you did diss half the rap game in 2013 on Control, and then Drake specifically at the BET Awards when he got offended by it. Ain't nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked a sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. This time they gonna have to tuck his ass into a mental health facility. This one's for Pac, bitch. What more could you possibly do to this man? By this one, what are you referring to? Certainly it has nothing to do with your Super Bowl performance that's coming up next week. It has everything to do with my Super Bowl performance that's coming up next week. No way you're planning on performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. Is that even legally permitted? Aren't you worried about Drake's lawsuit? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walk him down, whole time I know we got some hoe. Extort, bully death row. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, Drake, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets hand-me down and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Nah, Kendrick Lamar, big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. How are you feeling after a performance like that? I thought it was a show for the ages. I appreciate that, my niggas. I feel like the king of the culture, and all vultures gotta sit back and watch the party die. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of people tuned in to watch the party die. As a matter of fact, it's been reported that your halftime performance was the most watched in Super Bowl history, surpassing even Usher's. I deserve it all. I do have to call attention to the mixed reaction that the show received. While some people thought it was excellent, other people are calling it the worst halftime performance in history. Do you have any reaction to this? Most of those people are just Ovi hoes in the MAGA mafia who don't even deserve to be acknowledged as people in the first place. But if they want to keep talking that shit, I'll drop a diss track on Trump too and be back at the Super Bowl next year. Speaking of disses, you perform Not Like Us, even with Drake's impending lawsuits. I guess it's safe to assume that you don't have any fear of legal repercussions? I actually called Drake a couple days before the performance, and you know what I said to him? What did you say? Give me Tupac, bring back! And what did he say? He said no, so I threatened his life. Then he started crying and said he would call my manager, so I called up Serena Williams to come crip walk on his grave. Oh yeah, she was there. And that's Drake's ex-girlfriend too. It's funny that you mentioned managers because after the show, Drake posted a picture on Instagram alongside her old manager, which I guess is some sort of sneak diss. I clowned his lawsuit, looked directly into the camera, and called him a PDF file in front of the entire world, and the only one he had smoke for was Serena. Bitch in him and some bitch with him, that's a lot of bitch. This was easily the greatest post-rap beef victory lap in history. I guess the one silver lining for Drake is at least he won't have to hear you perform this song anymore. Yep, I think I done packed his ass in a hearse enough times at this point. I think now's a good time to just retire this song for good. That's very mature of you, Kendrick. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. Let's swing it.